In this video, we're going to talk about Vest, which is a new exchange that offers perpetuals, and it's really great. There's a point system as well, which means that there will be airdrop at some point, and I think it's really worth trying. Of course, nothing here is financial advice. Crypto is risky, you can lose all your capital, so try to do your own research before jumping in. Now, why I like Vest is because they try different things. They want to really have markets without manipulation, and they have the entire zkRisk engine behind it with some cool math running the whole thing, and they're trying to do it in a very proper way, which I really like. The team is very open, you can always talk with them, so that's also great stuff. And yeah, if you go and jump right in, I'm going to show you that in a moment. You're going to see that it's very easy to start operating on Vest, as is with a proper DEX exchange, because you can basically, after connecting your wallet, deposit capital either on Arbitrum, Optimism, Ethereum mainnet base, and a couple of other L2s, which is great. You have an option to do that from multiple different places with USDC. That's going to be very easy. So Vest exchange, trade perpetual futures without worrying about manipulated liquidity, no manipulation, guaranteed liquidity, provable solvent. So I really like the fact that they're trying to have that algorithmically based and not trying to have basically manual interventions. This is basically what they're trying to explain here and what they're trying to do. Traditional exchanges rely on manual intervention, static risk limits, and reactive liquidations to control systemic risk. In contrast, zkRisk continuously measures the health of the entire ecosystem in real time using mathematical tools like expected shortfall and volatility forecast. It automatically adjusts prices and funding rates based on how much risk each trade adds to the system, discouraging risky behavior before it becomes a problem. So they basically have this premia or rebates depending on whether you are adding risk or decreasing risk, which is pretty cool. I think I've saw it somewhere here. Yeah, I think this is the paragraph here. So zkRisk charges a premium or provides rebates such that the risk before and after accepting the trade remains invariant. So this is basically the main concept of that. I think that's really cool. If you're more mathematically inclined, you can have a look at the docs directly. So going back to the exchange, really cool stuff. You have many markets that you want to go through. Basically, if we click on the markets, we're going to see that as well. So you can see what's happening either alphabetically. You can go by change pricing. You can go by open interest. So see what people are bidding right now or not bidding. Especially if you are trying to farm the airdrop, you might be looking at where open interest is not open, like there's nothing being open right now. And the reason for that is usually points are being accrued to the markets that have not enough open interest. So there's no positions at all. So I think that's worth having a look at least. Of course, it doesn't mean it goes that way. I don't know exactly what's the algorithm behind the Vest points, but this is what usually happens at the exchanges. If you are bidding more assets that are outside of the main pool, so for example, if you're just bidding, for example, things like Bitcoin, which is the most popular ones, then you might not get as much points as if you bid something smaller. And it's understandable because they want to have the move of the markets on all the exchanges. I think it's really cool time to start trading perps if you are looking into that, because we have Bitcoin at, of course, super all-time high price of 110 or 12. I think that was the maximum at one point, which is really, really cool stuff. So I think that's what's really happening, and there's a really cool options for trading different stuff. If you are more on the stable and prefer stable side and don't want to get much into trading, then you can also do liquidity providing, which if you just give some capital, then basically you're getting the fees from the exchange itself, which is really cool as well. And there's lockup of I think 8 hours here, which is cool. And of course, if you want to start trading, please use the referral that will be posted down below in the description. This way you get lower fees, and I get some of the fees as well, which is really cool. And of course, more points for all of us. So yeah, this is Vest, really cool exchange. Thank you for watching. I think this is really worth trying out, especially for the zkRisk engine, which is something new. And yeah, trade wars are out there and new exchanges are coming, and I love this kind of innovations because they bring something new to the market. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Subscribe.